What's up, guys? My name is D, and together we are Guiding D Light. Man, oh man, it's been a minute. Sorry, kind of missed myself, right? So I hope all you all are doing well. It is Friday. Wanted to get on here and talk to you guys for a little bit. The subconsciousness reprogramming, right? Like, it's been extremely crazy the last couple weeks, really last month. Don't really know how to put it in perspective with you guys. My dream states have been wild. Like, I've been in different situations, been helping a lot, but the subconsciousness reprogramming is taking over, right? These thoughts that aren't really in your collective consciousness, but yet they still appear in your consciousness, right? And working through that, it's been really just something else to go through, right? Like, my subconsciousness is so fragile at a state right now. That's why I really haven't made any videos or put anything out there, because I don't want my vulnerable subconsciousness to come into your vulnerable subconscious fields and intermingle at this point in time. I feel like now it's ready to get out there. We still got a ways to go. What source told me, hang on just a little bit longer for the subconsciousness to reprogram, set itself straight, but it's the journey, the path that we're going on. We're striving to higher highs, right? So definitely pay attention to your dream state, understand what's going on, and then realize, it's the programming of the subconsciousness trying to intertwine and merge with the consciousness, right? To expand further within thyself and the one's journey, right? So as we progress and as we expand the subconsciousness out, we need to be mindful, right, of what we're thinking in certain situations. And if we're in certain situations and certain thought patterns arise, or certain I don't know, sayings like, hey, that person's factual, you got to walk it back, right? Catch yourself, correct it, set it straight, and be on that straight and narrow. Me personally, it's been, like I said, it's just been wild. We had a new addition to the family, brought in a little baby girl, brought in another angel in this world. So exciting. Definitely good times with that. It's been, I've been spending a lot of time with the two boys, and then now we've got the girls. So I've got two girls in my life and two boys in my life, and I never could have pictured this for, when I was younger, right? So now that I've got this full family, and I've got this love and this energy going around with just inside my own little family, my own little circle, it's been definitely unique and gratifying, right? Because when you fall in love with yourself, you love yourself so much. But then when you love other things inside your life more than your life, right? Like your kids, it's hard to put an expression on it, right? When they say you hold the baby in your hand for the first time, you look at it and it's like, I created that. Like, that transformation of life and that expansion upon it is truly remarkable. So I'm not saying to go run out there and have a bunch of kids, but if you get an opportunity to have a stable relationship and find that special partner and share that beautiness of life bearing, right? It's truly something special to know that your life isn't the most important thing, right? There's other things within your life that are just as important. And it builds an expansion beyond that. So with all that being said, like I said, the collective consciousness is definitely evolving, because we've seen so much change over the last 20 days. But in the same sense, the subconsciousness reprogramming, you got to pay attention to it, right? If you have this thought that isn't correct, it's not quite your thought, but yet you're thinking it, like, walk it back, understand it, and transmute it, get rid of it, right? So that way these thoughts and these different thought patterns that aren't associated to your greater good will stop appearing inside your consciousness, right? Consciousness is expanding like never before. But with that being said, the energy is an expansive energy. The grid system, right? Everybody has worked on these grids. Some people have made their own grids. There's all these different ley lines of energy. Well, they've been fully connected since, I don't know, a little bit before the first of this year. And what I've noticed is, since all these ley lines are connected, our thought patterns and everything are now connected. So by all this connectivityness, it has a greater chance of you ending up in a quantum entanglement, right? So what do I mean by quantum entanglement? You're having all these thoughts, you're having these projections, you're trying to go certain pathways. Well, so are other people. And you collectively get into a quantum entanglement with this, right? So if you can center yourself, breathe, and release those ties to that entanglement, right? Untangle yourself from each situation, become centered and tangled into yourself, and have a pure, straight up connection. Then, as you have different thoughts and different plans and different emotions arise, you're not entangled with everybody else. It's like an entanglement within yourself. So, from my healing aspect, I've worked with a lot of people over the last couple of weeks, and to be able to quantumly untangle everything and to let those thought patterns just subside, right? And to be clear, straight, and forward, and on that straight and narrow path where all the different energies, all the different entanglements, they don't entangle with you, and they kind of just merge into you and help fuel that jet streams to that straighter, higher good. Because like I've said before, balanced, center, that's the way to go. And that purity of thyself, right? As you become balanced, pure, and centered, the quantum entanglement just fuels your embodiment to that straighter, higher source. So keep that in mind. If you're having racing thoughts, if you're quantumly entangled, right, with a lot of different things and a lot of different people, and you're mixed in with all these different energies, you got to set yourself back, right, and have an untanglement session, right? Just breathe and ask the power of the Lord, the power of the angels, however you want to do it. Just please allow myself to feel non-tangled, right? And that sense of easiness just takes over, and you can relax, and then more pure thoughts will come. And when those pure thoughts come, you can grab them, you can jump and, start doing the diggy, right? Woo woo. So, expression of love and joy from myself. Like I said, just the quantum entanglement is definitely something to be looking out for, because you could go and have a conversation with somebody and entangle yourself and all that because you were focused on that person, right? You were listening. But if you forget to step back and untangle yourself, you kind of build this huge knot, and it's really hard to get things straightened out, right? And instead of knotting, you want to wrap and twist. You want to rapid fire, wrap and twist, and shoot, right? Everything needs to go up and down. Too much linearity takes place, right? And I've said this before, but if you can open your heart up, center yourself, and calm yourself down, and allow all your thought patterns to go straight up, and then see the blessings from the angels, right? And then bring that down into your body and just course it through you, and feel the vibration, and just feel that your field's expanding out, and just feel how that quantum entanglement is left you. And now your thoughts are so pure, you're starting to think of things that weren't on your radar a couple weeks ago, but now all of a sudden they're back because you've allowed yourself to quantum reimburse yourself to go up that straight path. So keep that in mind. Whew. I don't know why, but I'm getting excited. All right, last thing I want to talk about was the chakra system, right? About 3 years ago, I had no clue what chakras were. I understand this energy, and I understand how the chakras affect different emotion, different states, different bodies, right? The ego body, the emotional body. And expanding upon all my chakras and learning how to center them and keep them balanced, right? Well, what that's allowed is more energy flow through my body. Well, as more energy flows through my body, the chakras get a chance to upgrade themselves, right? To fully expand into a different geometrical structure, a different pattern of existence, right? And you can't change the pattern of existence within your chakra unless you've healed the chakra and kept it balanced for so long. But once you do that, your chakras expand, and then they change shapes, they evolve, right? So the root chakra is kind of big. You want to keep that big, right? Because that's your base. Sacral chakra, small, real small, like the size of a marble, but you want it all shiny and bright and vibrant, right? That helps wrap all that energy into your solar plex, so you can breathe in and really immerse yourself in the I Am presence and charge your whole lower core. Once your lower core is charged and you have that power going through your solar plex, like look, people say the solar plexus is yellow. For me, it's like this huge ball with lightning shooting through it. And it's blue with a golden amber on the outside. It's not yellow with these like star figures, whatever. It might be for some who haven't expanded their chakras, but once you get that energy into your solar plex, breathe in through your nose and breathe it into your heart. As your heart expands, some of you out there have golden hearts, that's a subject for a different matter, but there's a Merkaba within your heart. So when you can spin your heart and you can expand your heart, you turn your heart on, it just sends love vibrations throughout your body, right? I'm tingling right now. You might be feeling it through this video. Great. Paying attention. I love it. But as we get all those 4 chakras going, we got all that energy, right? I used to just kind of spark gap it through my throat, because when I left my throat chakra on, I get all these voices in my head, and it mentally was unstable for me because, it was causing a little manic, not anxiety. Well, I guess there was a little bit of anxiety tied to it, but I never had anxiety until I heard voices in my head. But it was like a manic expression, a manic feeling. So close the throat chakra down. Try not to hear so much of the outside noise and just use it as a spark gap into my third eye and out the crown. Well, the spark gap couldn't hold the flow of energy that I wanted to produce through my body. So I had to upgrade my throat chakra, and I wrapped a coil of energy around it. So now it coils the energy through. It's still there, but I'm bypassing it, no longer using a spark gap, more of a constant flow, which has allowed my third eye to expand even further. And that antenna that we've talked about, it shooting up, right? It just blasts this holes to the ether. So pay attention to that. Maybe you're feeling different chakras opening up, different chakras expanding. And it's just all part of this subconsciousness, right? Because some of your subconscious thoughts will hold your chakras back from expansion. So we're in this full body expansion, all right? The consciousness is expanding, but instead of so much worried about the consciousness and the expansion of that, just worry about the feelings inside yourself and what relationships have to what chakras and what thought patterns. And then once you can purify all that and send that straight up all of your chakras, have that full body tingle, have that explosion of fireworks out your head, that's when you know you're on point. And then once you're on point, you can sing yourself, you can ask yourself, and you can teach yourself. Because knowing yourself is the most important part, right? Truth seekers, light bearers out there, we want more information. But the information that comes within is so strong. So keep that in mind, guys. I love you with all my heart. If anybody needs help, please reach out. I've really mastered this quantum untangling thing. And I always thought my energy healing, I was going to put energy into people and heal their chakras. But now it's, if I can quantum untangle you, I can get you a smoother path of energy, and it allows everything else to just fulfill itself, to expand itself in a more natural, harmonious process. So if you're having problems, if you're having weird thoughts and stuff, if you can't stop centering yourself, make sure you get a hold of me. I missed you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Friday, go conquer this weekend. Have the best time that you can, because it's a full moon. Bring in all that abundance, manifest the great things that you've been waiting for, and focus on certain things and certain points, right? If you keep focusing on everything, you're just chasing yourselves around circles. Focus on one rabbit, kill one rabbit, and then go for another one. If you chase 2 rabbits at the same time, you're never gonna eat, okay? That's a long one that goes way back. It's an interesting story. If you've never heard it, look it up on YouTube. But hey guys, check it. My name's D. Together we are Guiding D Light. Stay strong, stay vibrant, allow yourself to expand. Feel your heart chakra open up. And just take that beautiful glitterness, sparkle throughout your body and just pour it into your field. Step out, expand that field so long. As soon as you go anywhere, it doesn't matter, because you're vibrating so much, everybody else's thought patterns just drop. They seem to get happy, and happy things happen around you. And then the more happiness happens around you, the more happy people are, well, the greater the collective consciousness can change. Whoo, there's my rant. You guys missed me, didn't you? I kind of missed myself. Peace out, guys. Till next time. Oh, wait. Stay you. Be true. Peace.